90% of RAG tutorials show you a toy demo that falls apart in production. The retrieval misses obvious answers. The LLM hallucinates, and users lose trust fast. In this video, I am going to build a production-grade RAG pipeline from scratch. Not a demo. A real system with hybrid search, re-ranking, and the exact architecture companies like Notion and Stripe use to serve millions of queries. Here is the complete architecture. Every production RAG system has 6 layers. Layer 1. Query understanding. Classify the intent. Rewrite the query for better retrieval. Inject permission context. Layer 2. Retrieval. Run both dense vector search and sparse keyword search in parallel. Merge results using reciprocal rank fusion. Layer 3. Re-ranking. Take the top 50 candidates and score each one with a cross-encoder. This alone improves answer quality by 15 to 25%. Layer 4. Context assembly. Deduplicate chunks. Fetch parent documents for surrounding context. Optimize for the LLM's context window. Layer 5. Generation. Inject the retrieved context into a carefully crafted prompt. Force citations. Add guardrails. Layer 6. Observability. Log every step. Track latency, retrieval quality, and hallucination rate. Without this, you are flying blind. Let me walk through each layer. Before you can retrieve anything, you need to ingest your documents, and this is where most teams underinvest. The dirty secret of RAG is that retrieval quality is 80% determined by how well you parse and chunk your documents. For parsing, the major tools in 2026. Unstructured.io handles PDFs, Word docs, PowerPoint, HTML, and images. Its high-res mode uses vision models for complex layouts. LlamaParse by LlamaIndex is the best at table extraction. It converts complex multi-header tables into clean markdown. And Docling by IBM is fully open source and runs locally. For chunking, do not use fixed-size chunking. It breaks sentences mid-thought. Instead, use semantic chunking, which splits at natural topic boundaries. The technique uses embedding similarity between adjacent sentences and splits when similarity drops below a threshold. LlamaIndex has a semantic splitter node parser that does this out of the box. For the sweet spot, start with chunks of 500 to 1,000 tokens. Then use Anthropic's contextual chunking technique. Before embedding each chunk, use a cheap LLM to prepend a one-sentence summary of where the chunk fits in the document. This costs about $1 per 10,000 chunks and reduces retrieval failures by 49%. Now, you need to convert your chunks into vectors. Which embedding model should you use? Here is the decision framework. If you want the best all-around quality and you are using Claude, go with Voyage AI Voyage 3 Large. Anthropic acquired Voyage and it leads on code and legal domains. If you want the simplest integration, OpenAI Text Embedding 3 Large. 3072 dimensions. Broad ecosystem support. If you want the most features, Cohere Embed version 4. It is the first model that generates both dense and sparse representations in a single API call. That means you get hybrid search without maintaining a separate BM25 index. If you are cost-sensitive and processing millions of documents, self-host an open-source model like BGEM3 or Gina Embeddings version 3 on a single A100 GPU. The break-even versus API calls is typically 5 to 10 million embeddings per month. One critical optimization. Use Matryoshka embedding support to reduce dimensions. OpenAI's model can go from 3072 down to 256 dimensions, with only 5% quality loss. That is a 90% reduction in storage costs. At scale with 100 million vectors, your storage drops from 460 gigabytes to 76 gigabytes. Where do you store these vectors? Here is the honest answer. If you have under 1 million vectors and you already use Postgres, use PG Vector. Do not overthink it. 38% of production RAG systems use PG Vector simply because the team already had Postgres. It avoids the operational overhead of a separate database. If you need dedicated vector search at scale, Pinecone is the easiest managed option. Serverless pricing, built-in hybrid search, no infrastructure to manage. For self-hosted and maximum performance, Qdrant. Written in Rust, consistently fastest in benchmarks, excellent binary quantization support. For multi-tenant SaaS applications, Weaviate. Its native multi-tenancy gives each tenant their own shard with zero data leakage by design. Here is a cost-saving tip most people miss. Binary quantization reduces each float 32 dimension to a single bit. Combined with Matryoshka dimension reduction, you can cut vector storage costs by 96% while retaining 95% of retrieval quality. A database that costs $10,000 a month drops to under $500. Here is where your RAG system either shines or fails. Never use vector search alone. Production systems use 3 signal retrieval. Signal 1. Dense vector search for semantic similarity. This catches meaning-based matches where automobile finds car. Signal 2. Sparse retrieval for exact keyword matching. BM25 is still hard to beat for product IDs, error codes, and proper names. Signal 3. Cross-encoder re-ranking. After retrieving the top 50 candidates from dense plus sparse search, a re-ranker scores each query document pair for relevance. This is the highest ROI improvement you can make. Studies show it improves accuracy by 15 to 25% for less than 1/10 of a cent per query. Yet only 31% of production RAG systems use one. To merge dense and sparse results, use reciprocal rank fusion. The formula is simple. Score equals the sum of 1 divided by k plus rank across all retrieval methods. K is typically 60. Pinecone, Weaviate, and Elasticsearch all support this natively. The numbers tell the story. BM25 alone gets 65% recall. Dense alone gets 72%. Hybrid gets 81%. Hybrid plus re-ranking gets 89%. And with query expansion, 93%. That is a 43% improvement from start to finish. The generation layer is where your retrieved context meets the LLM, and the prompt template matters more than you think. Here are 3 production patterns. Pattern 1. Citation enforcement. Force the LLM to include inline citations for every claim. Then run a verification pass that checks each citation actually supports the claim. This 2-pass approach catches 40% more hallucinations than single-pass generation. Pattern 2. Quote, then answer. Force the model to first quote the relevant passage verbatim, then provide the answer. This chain of citation reduces hallucination by 25 to 35%. Pattern 3. Tiered model routing. Use a cheap model like Claude Haiku or GPT-4o Mini for simple factual questions. Route complex reasoning questions to Sonnet or GPT-4o. This can cut generation costs by 50 to 70% since most queries are simple. For the generation model itself, Claude models have a citation mode, where responses include inline citations pointing to specific passages. The model is trained to say, I do not have information about that, rather than fabricate answers. This is critical for production systems where trust matters. Here is what actually goes wrong when you deploy RAG to production. Problem 1. Stale data. Your documents change, but your vector store does not. The fix is change data capture. Monitor your source systems for changes. Only reprocess change documents. Content hashing lets you skip re-embedding chunks that have not changed, saving 60 to 90% of embedding costs. Problem 2. Hallucination at scale. Even a 98% faithful system produces 200 hallucinated responses per day at 10,000 queries. The fix is NLI-based verification. Use a natural language inference model to check each claim against the context. This runs in milliseconds and costs nothing compared to LLM calls. Problem 3. Cost explosion. A naive RAG system can cost $5 per query. The fix is semantic caching. If a new query is similar to a previously answered one, return the cached response. Notion AI reports that semantic caching handles 40% of their queries, cutting LLM costs by 35%. Problem 4. Permission leaks. A user retrieves documents they should not have access to. The fix is metadata filtering. Tag every chunk with tenant ID, role, and access level at ingestion time. Apply pre-filters before every similarity search. You cannot improve what you cannot measure. Every production RAG system needs observability across 3 dimensions. Dimension 1. Retrieval quality. Track precision and recall on a golden evaluation dataset. Start with 50 to 100 curated question-answer pairs. Ragas and DeepEval both provide automated metrics. The key metric is faithfulness. What percentage of claims in the response are actually supported by the retrieved context? Aim for 85% or higher. Dimension 2. Latency breakdown. Measure time per stage. Embedding typically takes 50 to 100 milliseconds. Retrieval 50 to 200. Reranking 50 to 100. And generation 1 to 3 seconds. If any stage spikes, you know exactly where to look. Dimension 3. User feedback. Add thumbs up and thumbs down to every response. Over time, build a golden dataset from production traffic. Langsmith, Langfuse, and Arise Phoenix are the leading tools here. Langfuse is open source if you need to self-host. Helicone is the lightest weight option. One-line integration, just change your API-based URL. That is a complete production RAG pipeline. Not a toy demo, a real system with hybrid search, re-ranking, semantic caching, and observability. In the next video, we do a deep dive on embedding models, the 2026 landscape, how to benchmark them for your use case, and the exact configuration that saves 90% on storage. If this helped you, subscribe and share it with your team. Building production AI is hard. It should not be confusing. See you in the next one.